Tuna! Are you kidding me?
What's up, friends? It's Tunaotb. This is my first video, and I gotta get used to talking on this microphone. Oh my goodness. Okay. Welcome to the Tuna Can. Today we are talking about a plugin that I use on basically every mixed song that I'm finishing up, you know, like it's almost done, the vocal sounds good, the beat sounds good. This is the last thing that I do. And it's a plugin called Trackspacer by Wavesfactory. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you have not heard of it. Maybe you are wondering if it's Waves. No, it's Wavesfactory. And this plugin is dope. It's about $40 right now. I think it's on sale, but if it's not on sale, I think it's $80. And basically what it does is it takes your main vocal or your vocal and brings it into the mix and kind of blends the two things together. Let's say like the instrumentation and the vocal, it blends them together in the mix. And I will explain to you now how. Here is, this is basically my vocal stack, right? It has all my vocals in it. And here's the beat. So in order to use, holy moly, in order to use this plugin like right, you want to go into your mixer, create a new auxiliary channel strip, right? And in this case, mine is right here. So instead of like doing this all over again, I'm just going to use the one that is set up. This strip is what is added when you choose the new auxiliary strip. And you're going to go in and you're going to make sure it's on no input. And so where it says input, it's going to say no input. And then you're going to pick a bus for it. So we're going to make basically an auxiliary bus channel. So this one I believe is on 4. This is bus 4. And then we're going to go over to the main vocal. Or in this case, it's all of my vocals. And you're going to send these to bus 4. And here is bus 4. And on it, what do you know? It's the Trackspacer. So when you open this up, first you're going to make sure that the auxiliary channel's volume is turned up. In this case, I turned it up all the way just so we get the clearest example. And then you're going to see 3 knobs. So the 3 knobs here, you got a left one that's your low cut, your right one that is your high cut. So in this case, what those are doing is saying that everything in below, let's see, 100, it's going to say like right here in the middle, 100 hertz, we're not going to use any of that information. And anything above, you know, this one's at 9.2 thousand, anything above that, we are not going to use any of that information. By information, I mean the vocal is sitting in between these two frequencies, so we just kind of want that chunk, right? And when I turn it on, you're gonna see this.
The drip, but I ain't snorting no white. I just seen the booty, said she sort of my type. I was sporting it nice before I was earning my stripe.
So this, first of all, this song is my homie Conrad John. Go follow him. He's a good rapper. He's a great rapper, great artist. And this song is new. It's not out yet, but the vocal sounds really clean, I think. So we're using it as an example. And you know, you can hear, or rather you can see the actual like portion of audio that it's affecting, right?
I was earning my stripes. I know he's sharper than nice. I'm damn sharper on the hardest saying safeties. I'm nice like Mr.
So like if I turned up the low cut, you'll notice a difference. Like
like Mr. Rogers. Keep it large fry, my sides need extra saucy. Working on my own time, yeah, big bossy. I drew a clear cut line, please don't cross it. Cause, bitch, I got shooters that...
Right, you can kind of hear how it kind of got weird. But basically what it's doing is it's taking the frequencies of the vocal and matching it with the frequencies of the track and blending them together. So it's kind of, you know, ducking those frequencies in the track to make room for the vocal frequencies in real time. So it's really cleaning things up and making the vocal sound like it's not just sitting on top of the beat, and it's more mixed in, you know, like soup. So let's play it back to back and you'll hear the difference.
Take these, I'm nice like Mr. Rogers. Keep it large fry, my sides need extra saucy. Working on my own time, yeah, big bossy. I drew a clear cut line, please don't cross it. Cause, bitch, I got shooters that might pull up with that pelican. I can hear no way the one I'm playing, they irrelevant. And I be revving it, videos I'm editing. I just like I'm medicine, I got out my element.
So like you can kind of hear how when I turn it off it sounds louder, but it also just sounds like a vocal sitting on top of a beat. And we don't want that. We don't want that. We want it to sound mixed in. That's the whole point of the word mixing. Right? So in this case, the amount knob, right, I got it turned up to 22.7% to get real specific on you. And anything in between 20 and 30, I feel like is a good spot, because if you turn it up too much, then it just kind of loses the beat and the song loses a little character. It sounds like there's just too much of the beat is like being subdued by this plugin, you know? And so, yeah, I have it kind of slightly turned up just to bring that vocal in just enough, you know? Back to back.
And I've been on the paper route, right like a Craig Sagan suit. Say the truth, that be me in the booth, might lose the roof, Always had a stiff upper lip, couple sips, what I need, I can drink the whole fifth. I might plead the fifth, where the fit come from, they ask. When a verse needed paid up front, need cash. Rock up on my wrist and I'll be cool. And I got a blunt, it's in my fist, I love the cruise. Yeah, we let it die, either way we breaking news.
Right? It sounds way better. It does. It sounds way better. You have to believe me. You have to believe me. I hope you can hear it on whatever you're listening this to, or whatever you're listening to this video on. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. And there's one last thing actually that I want to say about this plugin that isn't explained in most of the videos out there. And that is this little menu, this little sidechain menu. On this, before you start fucking with this stuff down here on the plugin, and you have it kind of in the right, bus, and you have your vocals send to that bus. In this case, my volume's up about halfway, minus 6.6 dB, and this is at all the way up on the aux channel. Then you're gonna go over here, right? And you're gonna choose basically what track you want it to pull audio information from. So in this case, it's pulling it from all of the vocals because I have it pulling it from this whole stack. But you could also just individually have it on the main vocal, for instance. And then it's actually, you're probably asking how is it doing this? That's how it's doing it. It's pulling the information from the track that you're sending it to, right? And using that information to and then affect the main vocal, or in this case, all my vocals. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically, if you don't send this plugin to a track for it to read, then it's not going to really be able to pull the most accurate audio information. You know what I mean? Because we want it to bring out the vocal, so we want to send it to the vocal channel so that it's pulling the right information out of the track. It's not like pulling the hi-hats and all the beat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, that's basically it. That's the whole plugin, guys. That's what I use it for, at least. I put it on the end, my mixes, to, you know, make them sound a little bit more soupy. It's cold as shit here in LA, and I don't know. This channel's gonna be cool though, because I'm gonna have, you know, other people on here. We're gonna do beat tutorials, beat breakdowns or whatever, and then plugin review stuff like this, and then we're gonna smoke. You know, I'll smoke something different, hopefully different, on every video, and review that. So we gotta, you know, this channel could be for anybody. Could be for anybody. By anybody, I mean producers and people that smoke, and that maybe like to listen to my voice because it's super soft. And that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed. Follow me on Instagram, Tunaotb. Sorry, Tuna_OTB. There's a picture of me with purple hair. That's my icon or whatever. And go follow Conrad John. Conrad is me on Instagram. We got a whole album out. We got another album coming out. I produced all of it. And yeah, first video of the Tuna can.